Seiko has always been one of the few watch brands that knows how to deliver real quality without chasing hype or inflated price tags. For decades, they've focused on strong design, solid construction, and watches that simply feel right on the wrist. In this video, we're looking at Seiko watches that cost under $1,000 but genuinely look and feel far more expensive than they are. No trends, no hype, just smart design and real value. Let's start with number 1. The first impression of the S43 is balance. The case size, thickness, and overall proportions feel carefully judged, giving the watch a confident and refined presence on the wrist. It doesn't feel bulky, awkward, or over-designed, which immediately separates it from many watches in this price range. The case finishing plays a major role in its premium appearance. The mix of brushed and polished surfaces adds depth and character, especially when light moves across the case. The dial is clean, simple, and highly legible, with a layout that feels timeless rather than trendy. On the wrist, the S43 feels solid and reassuring without being heavy. It's comfortable enough for daily wear and versatile enough to work with casual outfits, smart casual looks, and even more dressed-up styles. What truly makes this watch look expensive is its restraint. Nothing is exaggerated, and nothing feels unnecessary. That simplicity gives it a quiet confidence that you normally expect from watches costing much more. This is one of the strongest all-around Seiko watches under $1,000. The first impression of the Alpinist S21 is character. The case size and proportions feel compact and well-considered, giving the watch a confident yet refined presence on the wrist. It never feels oversized or awkward, which helps it maintain a balanced and elegant appearance. The dial plays a major role in its premium look. The green sunburst finish adds depth and richness, especially as it changes under different lighting. The gold accents and polished case surfaces enhance the sense of luxury without making the watch feel flashy. The overall layout feels intentional and timeless rather than trendy. On the wrist, the Alpinist feels solid, comfortable, and well-finished. It works effortlessly with casual outfits, outdoor wear, and even smarter looks. What truly makes this watch look expensive is its strong identity. Nothing feels generic or copied, and nothing looks unnecessary. The design feels confident and mature, giving it the presence of a watch that costs far more than its actual price. The first impression of the sharp-edged S03 is precision. The case design feels sharp, clean, and very well defined, giving the watch a modern and confident stance on the wrist. The proportions are well balanced, avoiding any sense of bulk or imbalance. The dial is the highlight of this watch. The geometric pattern adds depth and texture, catching the light in a way that feels refined and high-end. Combined with the clean markers and hands, the dial looks detailed without feeling busy. The finishing on both the dial and case feels carefully executed. On the wrist, the S03 feels solid and composed. It wears comfortably and feels appropriate for professional and formal settings. What makes this watch look expensive is the attention to detail. Nothing feels rushed or overdone. Every element feels deliberate, giving the watch a premium and polished presence well beyond its price. The first impression of the Cocktail Time S43 is elegance. The case is slim and well-proportioned, giving the watch a refined and comfortable fit on the wrist. It feels light and balanced, which adds to its classy appearance. The dial is where this watch truly shines. The textured surface reflects light smoothly, creating depth that you usually expect from more expensive dress watches. The hands and markers are clean and well-shaped, complementing the dial without distracting from it. On the wrist, the S43 feels polished and sophisticated. It pairs perfectly with formal outfits, business wear, and smart casual looks. What makes this watch look expensive is its subtlety. Nothing is loud or exaggerated. The design relies on balance, light play, and fine finishing, giving it a quiet and confident sense of luxury. The first impression of the King Turtle S05 is strength. The case feels solid and robust, giving the watch a powerful and confident presence on the wrist. Despite its size, the proportions are well managed, preventing it from feeling uncomfortable or awkward. The upgraded finishing adds significantly to its premium appearance. The sapphire crystal and refined dial details elevate the watch beyond standard entry-level dive watches. The overall design feels purposeful and professional. On the wrist, the King Turtle feels secure, durable, and ready for daily wear. What makes this watch look expensive is how intentional everything feels. Nothing seems like a compromise. The watch gives the impression of quality and reliability, making it feel like a serious tool watch from a higher price category. 6. The first impression of the Samurai S03 is boldness and strength. The angular case design immediately gives the watch a powerful, modern presence on the wrist. The sharp lines and flat surfaces feel deliberate and well-defined, creating a structured look that stands out clearly from more traditional dive watches. The proportions are well judged, giving the watch a confident stance without feeling awkward or unbalanced. The brushed finishing plays an important role in refining that bold design. It softens the aggressive angles and keeps the overall appearance clean and controlled. The dial layout is clear, legible, and highly functional, reinforcing the Samurai's tool watch character while still maintaining a sense of refinement and quality. On the wrist, the Samurai feels solid, secure, and reassuring. It has strong wrist presence and a very clear identity. What truly makes this watch look expensive is the clarity of its design. Nothing feels random or unnecessary. Every surface and angle feels intentional, from the case shape to the finishing. The result is a watch that feels premium, tough, and well-engineered, far beyond what its price might suggest. The first impression of the Style 60 S47 is balance and calm confidence. The case size and thickness feel carefully measured, giving the watch a slim, comfortable, and refined presence on the wrist. It sits naturally without ever feeling bulky or intrusive, which immediately makes it feel well-designed and easy to live with on a daily basis. The dial design plays a key role in its premium appearance. It is clean, uncluttered, and thoughtfully laid out, allowing each element to stand out without competing for attention. The restrained layout, combined with subtle vintage inspiration, gives the watch a timeless look that doesn't rely on trends. The case finishing is smooth and consistently executed, adding an extra layer of refinement that you don't always expect at this price point. On the wrist, the Style 60s feels light, comfortable, and extremely versatile. It works effortlessly across casual outfits, business casual looks, and even more dressed-up situations. What truly makes this watch look expensive is its restraint. Nothing is oversized, exaggerated, or unnecessary. Instead, the design focuses on harmony, proportion, and subtle detail, resulting in a watch that feels quietly luxurious and far more refined than its price suggests.